What's up, everybody? Welcome back to the channel. I am the Bald Ginger. We're jumping back into some Road to the Show here today. We have a 3-game set on the road in Houston against the Astros. They're having a solid season so far. Let's see what we can do to come out of this a series winner after dropping 3 straight in San Diego here. We come in top of the first, runners on first and second, nobody out. I'm batting third in the order with a .285 batting average. Christian Javier is on the mound for the Astros in this one. He hits 95 on the four-seamer, and that's all he's got. It's quick. First pitch, ripped into deep right field. The four-seamer above the knees and down the middle of the plate. And it's gone. How about that? First pitch dinger for a 3-run lead with nobody out yet in the top of the first. That right there's a thing of beauty. Absolute moonshot there, only 350 feet. It was just past the wall out there in right field. I like it. I like it a lot. All right, let's move on. We are now back in the bottom of the second. Still a 3-0 ball game. Alex Bregman at the plate for the Astros. He's got a 1-2 count with the bases empty and nobody out. He's batting .317 on the season, so he's having a solid year so far. 1-2 pitch is popped up for me here at third base, right on the edge of the infield grass. And that is an easy out, number 1 here in the bottom of the second. We move on top of the third. I'm standing in 1 for 1 on the day. 2 outs, nobody on. And we'll see what I can do in this at-bat against Christian Javier. He's thrown 35 pitches to this point. First pitch of this at-bat. Four-seamer on the inside corner, got a piece of it and fouled it away. 0-1 the count. Second pitch of the at-bat from him now. Way inside with a circle change. Did a little dance to get out of the way of that one. And we're looking at a 1-1 count in this at-bat now. Third pitch from Javier. Oh, little chopper down the right field line. It's past the first base bag, and it is fair into the right field corner. Bounces off the wall, and we have a stand-up double. I know they were saying go 3, but I will take the double any old day of the week, as I am now in scoring position with 2 away here in the top of the third, and rocking a 2-for-2 line score so far. Bottom of the fourth, we come into it. Still a 3-0 ball game. Nobody out, nobody on. Yordan Alvarez at the plate. He's hitting .307 on the season. He drew a walk in his first at-bat. And he has an 0-1 count in this at-bat against Merrill Kelly. Wind up and the pitch. Little dribbler to me at third. We'll pick it up. Throw to first will be in time. 1 away now in the home half of the fourth. Top of the fifth, we come back to it. It's a 5-0 lead for the Diamondbacks now. 2 outs, nobody on for me as I'm standing in 2 for 2 on the day. We're going to get a dynamic challenge because those bases are empty. I don't think I'm going to hit another home run here. We'll try to only swing at pitches inside the zone and record a hit. Christian Javier throwing pitch number 75 of his outing to start this at-bat. And a four-seamer right down Broadway. Good swing timing, bad contact, and it's a foul off for strike 1. Second pitch of the at-bat. Up and in with a four-seamer there. It's a 1-1 count. Come on, big guy. Give me something good here. The 1-1 pitch. Four-seamer just above the knees on the inner third. Got a piece of that and fouled it away. So the count is now 1-2. I have fouled off both pitches in the zone so far. And a swing and a miss at a four-seamer on the inside corner. I think that was going to be a strike no matter which way you look at it. So, yep, there we are. Okay, next to my name after going 2 for 2 in my first 2 plate appearances. We're going to move on, though. As we come back in the top of the 7th, it's now a 6-1 ball game. Arizona in the lead. Runner on second and 2 away as I'm standing in 2 for 3 on the day. Brandon Bielak is now on the mound for the Astros out of the bullpen. He hits 94 on his four-seamer. Sinker also at 94. And that's all he's got that's quick. First pitch is a four-seamer on the inner third. Got a piece of that and fouled it away. 0-1 the count. Second pitch of the at-bat from Bielak. Oh, check swing on one low and away. No swing, says the first base umpire. We'll take it. 1-1 the count as a check swing actually worked for me there. The 1-1 pitch. Slider had me way out in front. Got a piece of it, though, and fouled it away. So the count is now 1-2. The 2-strike pitch from the reliever. Ooh, four-seamer on the outside corner. Brutal placement. That was a tough take. 2-2 the count now. And we foul off a four-seamer on the inside corner there to keep the count at 2-2. At least we're making him rack up some pitches in this at-bat, right? Below the knees with a sinker, runs the count full. And we're going to be looking at a payoff pitch here in the top of the 7th. Trying to avoid getting to that 7th inning stretch with pitch number 7 of the at-bat. Blooped into shallow right field. That's not good. Should have been first base for free, but instead the second baseman gets to catch the ball in shallow right field. And that's all she wrote for the top of the 7th. We're heading to the 7th inning stretch. Don't forget your Cracker Jack. And we're going to fast forward apparently to the end of the game where the Diamondbacks win this one 7-1, the final score. So that's a good start to this series. We're going to move on to game number 2, and you know what that means. This is where I remind everybody, if you haven't done so already, or if you're new to the channel, hit that subscribe button. You can also like and comment on this video, as all of those things do help me out with the YouTube algorithm. So we're coming into this one, top of the 1st, runner on 2nd, 1 away. I'm batting 3rd in the order with a 287 average coming into this one. Framber Valdez is on the mound for the Astros. He hits 97 on the sinker, only 88 on the cutter, 90 on his circle change, and looks like 82 on the curveball. First pitch is off the plate away with a cutter, 1-0 the count. Come on, big fella. Put one in the zone. I'd love to do a little more damage here in Houston. That's not it. Low and away with a curveball. Makes for a quick 2-0 count. I'm sure Jake's like, yeah, there you go, buddy. Don't swing at everything. Another pitch away with a curveball, and it's a 3-0 count to start my day at the plate in game number 2. I think we ought to just take all the way unless he hangs a curveball in the zone here on 3-0. Taken all the way, sinker off the inside corner, and it's a 4-pitch walk for me. No dice for you, Mr. Valdez. We come back bottom of the 1st, still no score. Runner on 3rd, nobody out, and Jeremy Pena is at the plate for the Astros, only hitting .200 on the season. He was the 2022 World Series MVP, and he's got himself an 0-2 count in this at-bat against Huascar Ynoa. I have that feeling we're going to be surrendering the runner at 3rd as a run for Houston. Yeah, ground ball to me. We're going to surrender the run. Throw to 1st to be in time, and there's 1 away now in the bottom of the 1st. We come back bottom of the 2nd. It's a 4-1 ball game now. Houston in the lead. 2 outs and nobody on for Corey Julks. He's 1 for 1 with a triple and a run scored, so he was the man on base in the 1st inning. He's got himself a 2-2 count on this at-bat with 2 outs and nobody on. Let's see what happens with the pitch from Huascar Ynoa. It's only his 22nd of the game, not season, series, whatever. The ground ball to me at 3rd again. We're going to throw across the diamond. That's an easy play to retire the side. After 2 innings here in Houston, the Diamondbacks are trailing by a score of 4-1. We come back. It is the top of the 3rd, 4-1 still the score. Runner on 2nd, 1 away. And I'm standing in with no official at-bat so far as I drew a walk in my first plate appearance. First pitch of this at-bat from Framber Valdez. Inside with the sinker. That's 5 straight balls he's thrown me in this game. We'll keep taking them if he's going to keep throwing them. 1-0 pitch in the zone. Got a piece of that sinker and fouled it off down the right field line. And the count is now 1-1. Third pitch of the at-bat. Got me with a sinker just above the knees on the inner 3rd. Not a good spot for me to do anything with anyway, so we have a 1-2 count. Oh, I went swinging at a curveball well below the knees there. Not a great pitch to swing at, but we're still looking at a 1-2 count here. Next pitch is a sinker below the knees, and the count is now back to even at 2-2. Come on, big fella. Give me something good here. Below the knees with a sinker. That's good enough for me. Full count again against Framber Valdez. Been getting a few longer at-bats in this series. And he misses with the sinker on the inside corner below the knees. And I got first base for free again here. We'll take it. Getting on base is getting on base, boys and girls. Top of the 5th, we come back to it. The Astros are leading 5-2 now. I'm at the plate for the 3rd time today. No official at-bat yet as I've drawn 2 walks. 1 out, nobody on. Framber Valdez firing pitch number 1 of the at-bat. Right down the middle with the sinker. Late swing, fouled off, and we have an 0-1 count. Second pitch of the at-bat. Ooh, a little too far out in front of the cutter on the inside corner, and that goes fouled on the left field line. And we now have an 0-2 hole in a hurry here. Oh, geez. Curveball on my shoe tops. I went golfing for it and missed, so there's a K next to my name after that at-bat. We come back top of the 8th, still a 5-2 ball game. Ryan Presley on the mound for the Astros out of the bullpen. He hits 97 on the four-seamer, 90 on his circle change, 92 on the slider, only 84 on the slurve. And the first pitch is that slider on the inside corner, swung on and missed. And we have an 0-1 count to start this at-bat. Next pitch from Presley. Swing and a miss of a slider below the knees on the outer third. And it's an 0-2 hole in a hurry. He's tearing me up with that slider so far. The 0-2 pitch. Slurve, not a slider. It's a slurve. It gets the swing and a miss at the knees right down the middle of the plate. And that's a 3-pitch strikeout. You can't do much better than that on the mound, I'd say. We come back top of the 9th, 5-3 the score, 2 outs, runners on first and second, and I'm standing in as the last chance for the Diamondbacks with Brian Abreu on the mound for the Astros now. He hits 90 on the slider, 1-0-0, an even 100 on the four-seamer, only 83 on the slurve. First pitch, swing and a miss at a four-seamer on the inside corner right at the top of the zone. Probably going to be a ball if I didn't swing. But we have an 0-1 count because I did swing. Second pitch of the at-bat. Four-seamer in the top of the zone, got a piece of that one and fouled it off. And the count is now 0-2. The Diamondbacks are down to their final strike. And it's a swing and a miss on a slider below the knees on the outside corner, and that K ends the game. Astros win game number 2 by a final score of 5-3. As I choke at the plate in my last 2 plate appearances, that is not the desired outcome by any stretch. We're going to move on to game number 3, though, and see who can win the rubber match of this 3-game series. I'm pretty sure this is a 3-game series. I know I said that last time in the previous series with the Padres, and it was a 4-game series instead of 3, because I can do math. Top of the first, 1 out, runner on first, and Luis Garcia is on the mound for the Astros with no score currently in this game. Now Garcia does throw a 95-mile-an-hour four-seamer, and that's all he's got that's quick. Cutter only hits 88. Oh, and that cutter at 88 just above the zone swung on and missed, and I have an 0-1 count to start this at-bat. Oh, they're starting to pitch around me, and I'm swinging at them still. Next pitch is a cutter again above the zone and off the outside corner this time. 1-1 the count after watching that one go by. Third pitch to the at-bat now from Garcia. Reach out and tapped one. Gets down as a fair ball down the left field line. How about that? Runners on the corners now with only 1 out in the top of the first. Of all the non-probable base hits, that's one of the least likely for me to hit. Top of the third, we come back. Arizona leading 1-0 here. 2 outs, nobody on, and I'm standing in 1-for-1 on the day. Garcia still towing the rubber for Houston. First pitch of the at-bat. Gets the call with a slider on the outside corner. We have an 0-1 count now after watching that one. Second pitch. Below the knees on the outside corner with the cutter. We watched that one, though. 1-1 the count. Third pitch from Garcia. Oh, slider hooked in and caught the inside corner. 77-mile-an-hour pitch. How about that? Good location for him. 1-2 the count for me now. And he got me reaching for the slider low and away. Good Lord. He's tearing me up at the plate now. All of a sudden, here's another strikeout for my total. I just got talked to by the skipper saying, you struck out 28 times last month. Knock it off. And apparently I have forgotten what that means. Top of the 6th, we come back to it. 1-1 ball game. Runner on first, nobody out, and I'm standing in 1-for-2 on the day. Luis Garcia still towing the rubber for Houston. First pitch of the at-bat from him. Come on, big fella. Give me something good here. Ooh, four-seamer at the top of the zone on the outer third. Got a piece of it and fouled it back. 0-1 the count. Of course, they have to put up there that I have grounded into 15 double plays this season. I'm going to try to avoid doing that today. The 0-1 pitch now from Garcia. Oh, slider above the knees. Swung on and missed. 0-2 the count now. Be nice if I could make some contact and keep it between the lines here. The 2-strike pitch. Way outside and low with the 12-6 curve. 1-2 the count after not offering it that one. Got to remember, they're going to try to pitch around me to some degree here. The 1-2 pitch. Below the knees with the cutter. I wanted to swing at that, but I didn't. So we now have a 2-2 count as we're back to even here in the top of the 6th. Next pitch from Garcia. Swing and a miss with a slider below the knees off the outside corner. There's yet another K next to my name in this series. I am just choking and dying. I'm either getting a hit or striking out, it seems. Top of the 7th, 5-1 the score. Arizona in the lead. Runner on second, one away. Forrest Whitley on the mound for Houston. He throws a 98-mile-an-hour four-seamer. What else does he throw in there that's quick? A 90 on the slider? Am I seeing that right? No, that's 89. He does hit 95 or 96 on the two-seamer, so that's pretty quick. Oh, speaking of, 97-mile-an-hour four-seamer. No chance of catching up to that one as a swing and a miss makes for an 0-1 count. Four-seamer that time got a piece of it and fouled it off down the right field line, and the count is now 0-2 in a hurry. He's hitting me with a couple of very quick four-seamers. Thinking he's off speeding here? Yeah, no. It's a four-seamer well below the knees. Didn't go fishing for that one, though, so then we have now worked the count to 1-2. Fourth pitch of the at-bat now from Whitley. Swing and a miss at one in the dirt. 2-3 put out will complete the strikeout, and that is out number 2 here in the top of the 7th. Very much lackluster for me today as I have completed the hat trick in just 4 at-bats. Top of the 9th, 5-1 score. Runners on first and second, 2 away. Forrest Whitley are still on the mound for Houston. And a swing and a miss at a slider off the plate away at the knees. And we have an 0-1 count as I am swinging at everything all of a sudden. The 0-1 pitch inside. Didn't swing at that one, though. Four-seamer not going to get the call on my kneecaps. We have a 1-1 count. Third pitch of the at-bat now from Whitley. Ooh, gets a call with a four-seamer at the knees on the outer third. Ooh, good pitch location. 1-2 pitch on the way from him. Come on, big guy. Inside with a four-seamer, 2-2 the count. Come on, big guy. One good pitch. That's not it. Slider off the plate away. Swung on and missed. There's the golden sombrero. 4 strikeouts for me in this one. That is ugly. Sure, the skipper's going to love that one. Can't wait to get my butt chewing when I get back in the dugout for that one, as 1 for 5 with a single and 4 strikeouts on the game. That is not pretty. But we did win game number 3, so we took 2 of 3 on the road in Houston, and I guess I got to be happy about that, even though I wasn't doing a whole lot there, especially in game number 3. But anyway, that's going to be the end of this series. Going to be the end of this episode as well. For those of you still hanging out with me, thanks for being here. I really appreciate it. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, and do all the fun social media things. And we will see you in the next one.